I'm going to try once again to position the exhaust pipes. I'm going to zoom in to where the header outlets are. Hopefully you can see them. The one on the left's pretty visible, the one on the right and not so much, but you can barely make it out towards the right of the screen. Right about there. I'm going to try and take the cross pipe now with the two S pipes connected to it and insert it with the correct side up. Be fairly close to where it goes. Probably going to have to jack that bridge jack up to hold it up where I think I need it. First thing I'm going to do is put a towel under it. Keep from scratching it too much. It's an exhaust system that and hardly anybody's going to see it. But I'll know. If I can do this without knocking that off of there. I don't want to do that. A dent in the corner, or in the place where it needs to connect, would be bad. And you know that if it falls, that's where it's going to fall. That's nice. I'm having trouble getting movement on the jack handle because of where the pipe is. Those parking brake cables don't even seem to want to line up with those slots. parking brake cable seems to want to run the exact length of that. The alignment to the headers looks pretty good. On the 74, when I put it on the header, didn't line up that good. Okay. Let's see if we have a better alignment on the mufflers now that we've got it the other way. Oh yeah, that's much better. And one thing they've done, hopefully it's enough. On the 74, I was looking at it the other day. The muffler, I think was aligned with the center hole. I gotta open a muffler box and they're all taped up. So you didn't see any of that. Forgot I had zoomed in. Sorry about that. The muffler inlet on the 74 appeared to be, didn't appear to be, if I remember correctly, the inlet was in the center of the muffler. And that looked to me like that was going to make it really close to interfering with the spare tire carrier. Let's see if the muffler actually matches the drawing. Nope, it's towards the middle, and maybe this drawing matches the 74 because I looked at it several days ago, and I think maybe it matched the drawing here, and the inlet was on the end of the muffler. Well, this shows the inlet on the end and the exhaust in the middle. So maybe it was middle and middle. on the 74. Okay. See if you can read this. Pypes Race Pro. That little line at the bottom of the R has an arrow. I would assume that's the flow. So the inlet is on the side here. And yes, I do think that that being on the side is going to make it better for clearing the tire carrier. Hope that stays up there. I have to leave that loose until I get some clamps to hold it up so that I know exactly where it's going to be, and I have to have both sides on to make sure I'm not just aligning one side and having the other one be way off if I actually put it up. So we're going to go and try to put the other side piece on. I think they call it mid-pipe. Afraid that was gonna happen. That's one of those situations where I think I should tape it on, but I don't want to tape it before I've got a pretty good idea of where it needs to sit. I'll put the other muffler on and then try to put them up or take them into position or something. I'm gonna shut the video off while I unpackage the other muffler. I'm gonna insert the other muffler again from the input is on the in the middle, so and my bridge jack is right in my way, of course. It's not an easy thing from either side. Maybe what I need to do is temporarily move the bridge jack in so that I can reach that, stand up where the bridge jack is. Need something to support the muffler on this side once that bridge jack moves. And I just put that on the wrong way. No wonder I don't have as much room as I thought I should. The input is on the corner, not the center. Interesting thing about these mufflers, you can see straight through them. Let's see if it is at a little bit of an angle, so maybe it would be hard to see here, but there you go. Pretty much straight shot. Okay, got it on the right way now. I gotta figure out how to get these held up. Trouble is, if I move the bridge jack, it's in my way for adjusting the pipes. Or maybe even hanging the exhaust hangers. I think this is going to take a while. It's probably going to involve me using the extensions for the bridge jack and putting one pad under each muffler and jacking it up. So I'm going to shut the camera off and do some thinking and some playing, and I'll be back when I've got something figured out. I guess I've made some progress. I'll tell you what I did. I got 2x6s. And I lifted up the muffler and supported it on the 2x6 here and over here, which gave me enough room to slide the bridge jack under here. But it wasn't high enough for me to get that extension in. So what I did next was lift up on the pipe from there and get the extension in. And now what I'm going to try to do is make these things clear the body. think I'm gonna have to move that bridge jack arm in. Actually, both of them could come in a little bit, I think, so that I don't lose it as I'm trying to turn it. Don't lose my support. So that looks okay. I just need to get this one muffler turned, which is being stubborn. There we go. So now what I'll try to do is jack that up to a point where I can turn the mufflers again, and I think I'll tape them for now till I get it all hung correctly, because I don't want to dent those pipes with a clamp and then not be able to turn them. So I'm 100% sure it's going to work. So we're going to jack this up a little bit. We may have to jack it and then turn the mufflers and then jack it and turn the mufflers. Now, there is right there, you gotta have enough clearance. Now the suspension's in full drop, so as long as I have some clearance between here and the end of the rods, the strut rods. We should be good. But there's two things you have to be aware of here. You got to be able to turn the muffler, but you might have to turn this side, the mid pipe as well, because I think that needs to point up higher. See if I can get that to turn. That'll turn. I can turn them both. And then get this jacked up to support them. Got to make sure I've got them in all the way on these pipes. I don't know how to guarantee that. This one looks like it might have been in further and slipped back a little bit. Yep, it was. So this is probably kind of the process I'm going to be going through. Until I get it where I want it. Jack it, turn it, jack it, turn it. once I can get it hung where it needs to be, then I can start thinking about actually doing clamps. So you've seen the process I'm going to go through. I think maybe I won't make this a super long video. I'll shut off the camera and continue to work in that manner until I get it where I want it, and then come back and show you where I'm at. Okay, I'm not by any means ready to start bolting it in, but I wanted to kind of test fit the bumper because I wanted to see how these were going to work with the rubber bumper on, and they look like they're going to be okay. I don't have the other one on yet, but this bumper is not all the way on. I will get it on. I'm still trying to figure out where in the heck to connect the hangers. That's one of them. These are supposed to go on. There's no holes in the frame for it. They don't tell you need a drill, so I think they could do a better job of manufacturing hangers that actually fit the car if they're going to sell it as a kit for the car. But I will have to figure something out. Okay, I spent a lot of time trying to line those up. It's not easy because they don't want to move all that easy once you get them installed. But you can't tighten them all until you get at least at least a start on from the front back, because I don't have the connector between the Pypes exhaust and the header. So I've got to get a reducer that goes in there, and it's got to be about 8 inches long after the reduction. So I'm going to leave that set like that for now and proceed with what's next till I can get to Summit Racing probably to get the parts.